The Uchiha Stronghold, Sector 4.
The rain isn't falling. It's being crushed out of the sky by the atmospheric pressure. Sasuke Uchiha is already down. He isn't dead, but his nervous system has been fried, his body thrown into the corner like a discarded rag doll.
Itachi.
The script has been violated. The destined fratricide, the brother-killing brother narrative that was supposed to save the ninja world, is canceled. The throne at the top of the stairs remains occupied, but the challenger standing at the base isn't a ninja. He wears a blindfold. He wears a high-collared uniform that smells of Tokyo smog and curses, not the forest and chakra. Itachi Uchiha sits in the shadows, coughing wet, tubercular blood into his hand. He looks up. His Sharingan spins, searching for a chakra signature. He finds nothing. Just a void. Just an endless white noise of violent energy that feels less like spirit and more like radiation. The intruder smiles.
It's a smile that doesn't reach the eyes, because the eyes are covered. He lifts 2 fingers. The air pressure in the room drops 50 millibars in a microsecond. The timeline is hemorrhaging. The anomaly manifested 30 seconds ago. A spatial distortion in the borders of the Land of Fire dropped Gojo Satoru directly into the heart of the Uchiha sanctum. Usually, cross-verse contamination results in confusion. Not here. Gojo Satoru is an apex predator who operates on instinct and arrogance. He assesses the threat. A man on a throne, radiating killing intent, surrounded by the smell of ozone and burnt retinas. Itachi Uchiha assesses the threat. A foreign entity with no hand signs, no headband, and a defensive aura that defies physics. The silence stretches. It's the silence of a bomb squad cutting the wrong wire. Itachi activates the Mangekyo Sharingan. He attempts to cast a standard paralysis genjutsu. The red light of his ocular jutsu hits Gojo and vanishes. It's like shining a flashlight into a black hole. Gojo doesn't even flinch. He tilts his head, sensing the attempt to intrude on his mind. He steps forward. The stone floor cracks under his loafers, not from weight, but from the sheer density of the cursed energy leaking off him. Let's freeze the frame. We need to analyze the mathematics of this slaughter before the bodies hit the floor. This is not a fair fight. This is a collision between 2 different laws of reality. On the left, we have Itachi Uchiha. Tactical grade, S rank. Primary weapon, chakra, a biological energy source limited by stamina and physical health. His eyes, the Sharingan, rely on visual light processing and direct eye contact to inject malicious code into the enemy's brain. He is a glass cannon. He is dying of a respiratory illness. His reserves are finite. Every technique he uses brings him closer to total blindness. He fights with the precision of a scalpel. On the right, we have Gojo Satoru. Designation, special grade. Primary weapon, cursed energy, born from negative emotion, effectively infinite due to his efficiency. His eyes, the 6 eyes, are not biological cameras, they are atomic-level scanners. They process mass, speed, and energy flow with the computing power of a quantum supercomputer. He has the limitless. It is the manifestation of the Zeno paradox. Nothing can touch him because he divides the space between him and the attack infinitely. Itachi is trying to hack a computer with a wrench. Itachi is fighting using the laws of ninjutsu, where X plus Y equals fireball. Gojo fights with the laws of theoretical physics. Itachi has a gas tank. Gojo is plugged directly into the nuclear grid. The operational forecast for the Uchiha clan is catastrophic. The truce ends. Battle Phase 1. Shock and Awe. Itachi moves first. He has to. He senses that time is against him. He weaves 3 signs in a fraction of a second. Fire style, fireball jutsu. A sphere of superheated plasma, 3 meters in diameter, roars toward the stranger. It incinerates the oxygen in the room. It impacts the space 3 inches from Gojo's face and stops. It doesn't dissipate. It doesn't explode. It just halts, suspended in the infinite division of space. The flames rage, hungry and violent, but they cannot cross the divide. Gojo stands bathed in the light of the fire, unburned. He sighs. He extends a finger, pointing at the suspended fireball. Cursed technique reversal. Red. A repelling force, a divergence of infinity, detonates. The fireball is blasted backward with twice the kinetic energy. Itachi flickers, Shunshin no Jutsu, teleporting 5 meters to the left. The blast wave obliterates the stone throne, blowing out the back wall of the stronghold. The entire structure groans. Dust and debris rain down. Itachi lands, his cloak flapping. He is analyzing. Physical attacks are nullified. Ninjutsu is nullified. The enemy has an impenetrable barrier. Itachi narrows his eyes. He shifts tactics immediately. If he cannot touch the body, he must burn the existence. His left eye bleeds. Amaterasu. Black flames ignite on Gojo's shoulder. These are flames that burn for 7 days and 7 nights. They cannot be extinguished. They eat fire. They eat rock. Gojo looks at his shoulder. The black fire is raging, but it is hovering a millimeter above the fabric of his uniform. It is burning the air, burning the atoms, but it cannot bridge the infinite gap to touch his skin.
Gojo brushes the dust off his other shoulder, unimpressed. The Amaterasu flames slide off him like water off a duck, pooling on the floor, melting through the bedrock. Gojo raises his hand again. Blue. The attractive force activates. The debris, the broken pillars, the very air around Itachi collapses inward. Itachi is dragged forward by gravity that shouldn't exist. He is being pulled into the kill zone. Phase 2. The enemy adapts. Itachi Uchiha is a prodigy. He realizes brute force is a death sentence. He stops resisting the pull and accelerates into it, using the momentum. As he flies toward Gojo, he manifests the Susanoo. The skeletal ribcage erupts in orange spectral flame, forming a barrier. The Susanoo crashes into Gojo's infinity. It's an immovable object meeting an unstoppable force. The Susanoo ribs crack. Itachi coughs blood, the strain on his eyes spiking to critical levels. But he has closed the distance. He is face to face with the sorcerer. The 6 eyes can see everything, which means Gojo is looking at him. That is the trap. Itachi doesn't try to punch him. He doesn't try to burn him. He pours every ounce of his remaining chakra into his right eye. He leverages the connection. Perception meets perception. Tsukuyomi. The world turns negative. The colors bleed out. The sound of the rain vanishes. Gojo Satoru finds himself tied to a cross in a papier-mâché world. The sky is blood red. The moon is black. Itachi Uchiha stands before him with a katana. This is the realm of the mind. Here, Itachi controls space, matter, and time. 1 second in the real world is 72 hours here. Itachi intends to torture Gojo's mind until it shatters, bypassing the physical barrier of infinity completely. Itachi speaks, his voice echoing from everywhere. Itachi thrusts the blade. It enters Gojo's chest. Pain simulates perfectly. Gojo coughs,
But he doesn't scream. He laughs. Phase 3. Resource starvation.
The anomaly here isn't the jutsu. It's the target.
Inside the Tsukuyomi, Gojo's brain is processing the illusion. The 6 eyes are still active, even in the metaphysical plane. They are decoding the structure of Itachi's chakra signature in real time. Itachi stabs him again, and again. Hours pass in the illusion. Days. Gojo's mind should be mush. But Gojo is running cursed energy logic. He is constantly refreshing his brain cells with reverse cursed technique, healing the synaptic fatigue as fast as Itachi can induce it. In the real world, Itachi is screaming. Blood is pouring from both eye sockets, staining his Akatsuki cloak. Maintaining a Tsukuyomi against a mind this complex is like trying to hold back a tsunami with a bucket. His chakra reserves are plummeting. 40%, 20%, 5%. His heart rate is arrhythmia grade. The disease in his lungs is flaring up, suffocating him. He is burning his soul to keep the simulation running. The paper world begins to fray. The red sky flickers. Gojo,
Still tied to the cross, looks up.
the blindfold in the illusion disintegrates. We see the eyes. The crystalline blue of the 6 eyes stares directly into the Mangekyo. Gojo asks, "Culmination." The illusion shatters from the inside out. Reality snaps back. They are back in the stronghold. Itachi falls to his knees, blind in one eye, vision blurring in the other. He is gasping for air, clutching his chest. Gojo stands over him. He looks annoyed. A small trickle of blood runs from Gojo's nose, the only damage he sustained, purely from the mental load. He wipes it away. He looks down at the fallen Uchiha. Gojo says. Gojo crosses his fingers. The air pressure vanishes. The sound vanishes. The atoms stop vibrating. Domain expansion.
Infinite void. It is not an attack of force. It is an attack of information. Itachi Uchiha is suspended in a black void of stardust and raw data. He can see everything. He can feel everything. The information of the entire universe is forced into his brain at once. Every sensation, every memory, every mathematical possibility, every life, every death. It is infinite perception. Itachi's brain, already fried by the Tsukuyomi usage, tries to process it. It commands his body to move, but the signal is lost in the noise. He cannot move his finger because his brain is busy processing the existence of the finger, the air around it, the history of the carbon in the air, and the spin of the electrons. It is paralysis through omniscience. It lasts for 0.2 seconds in real time. For Itachi, it is an eternity of static. The domain closes. Itachi Uchiha falls face first onto the stone floor. He is not dead. He is catatonic. His brain has entered a permanent state of shock, unable to filter reality ever again. He is a vegetable, with the eyes of a god. The Susanoo fades into nothingness. The rain continues to pound on the roof. Gojo adjusts his blindfold. He steps over Itachi's body, walks up the stairs to the throne, and sits down. He pulls out his phone. No signal. He mutters, "Studio Analytics. Let's look at the butcher's bill." The battle duration was less than 90 seconds. Winner, Gojo Satoru. Method of victory, total information overload. The casualty count is technically 0 fatalities, but Itachi Uchiha is effectively erased from the board. He is alive, but his mind is trapped in a loop of infinite data. He will never weave a sign again. The consequences for this timeline are severe. With Itachi neutralized and Sasuke crippled in the corner, the Uchiha eyes are free for the taking. But more importantly,
The Akatsuki has lost a key deterrent. Madara's plan relies on the manipulation of these specific pieces. Gojo Satoru is a chaotic variable. He doesn't care about the tailed beasts. He doesn't care about the infinite Tsukuyomi. He has effectively decapitated the plot. The fourth Great Ninja War is cancelled because the primary instigators are now terrified of the white-haired demon in the Uchiha hideout. The power balance shifts from chakra supremacy to cursed energy dominance. The hidden villages are no longer the superpowers. They are targets. Our experiment is complete, but the anomaly is pulsing again. The fabric of the multiverse is thin, and the smell of blood is attracting new predators. It is time to choose the next battlefield. Option A. What if Sukuna entered the Naruto world and challenged Madara Uchiha in a god-level battle? Option B. What if Goku appeared in the Naruto universe and faced the strongest shinobi in history? Vote with letter A or B in the comments.
Like and subscribe to keep the timeline from collapsing. The fate of these worlds is in your hands.